So you finally bought your first Harley-Davidson, but nobody warned you about this part.
Buying your first Harley-Davidson is like a dream come true. They told me it'd be freedom on two wheels, but they didn't say how much it would really cost. Reality hits. In today's episode, I'm going to break down the real cost of Harley-Davidson ownership, what the dealerships won't tell you, and things I wished I knew before I bought my bike. I had to realize you're buying a Harley, not just a bike, but a lifestyle. And that lifestyle ain't cheap, smooth, or always fun.
What is up? It is your favorite moto vlogger back with another video. And today, if you are a new rider thinking about buying your first Harley-Davidson, or you're already deep in the game, this one's for you. We are diving deep today, and we're gonna talk about what they don't tell you when you buy a Harley-Davidson motorcycle. From the dealership delays to the hidden costs, the culture shock, that high maintenance lifestyle, and so much more. This is the truth behind the badge. Let's dive in. Before you drop that 25 to 30K, this is what you need to know. Yes, sir, that sticker may say 28K, but it is way more. We're talking taxes, dealership fees, setup, destination charges, and all the hidden stuff that's all throughout. And your worst enemy of all, if you have bad credit or iffy, it's gonna be that interest rate. That is gonna be the killer. After you finally walk off the lot, then the fun begins. Fellas, I think that it is an absolute mental addiction that we all have when we pick up a new Harley-Davidson. At the end of the day, you're gonna spend a lot of money just to get this off the dealership, and then you're gonna come out of the pockets with mucho dinero to customize this bike. I don't care who you are, leave me something in the comments below. Let me know how much you spent on your Harley-Davidson. Me, I'm already over 3K, and there are plenty more upgrades coming your way. Yes, sir, man, I am not just doing a video, but I'm actually living the life for you guys out there. This is the 2024 Road Glide I call Clark Kent. Now, before I drove off the lot, I had already spent about $3,000 before I even got home. Now, you can see some of the upgrades, the coil cover right there, customed out, the floorboards, heel toe shifter, the custom paint job. Now, swing around, guys. Before I even got home, I had already set up an appointment to get the wheels powder coated. These are the stock wheels. Had them powder coated in that shiny black to match the black and blue paint job right here. Also, some more upgrades. Went with the tank badges right there. Changed everything out with the console up front. Went with the Arlen-S grips. Of course, you got to change the grips out. Went with the custom mirrors from Harley-Davidson, the custom seat, and it is just so many things to show you guys. I really feel like we are all addicted and we have a mental illness when we buy a Harley-Davidson. It is just so many upgrades that you are going to do to your bike. Owning a Harley-Davidson is gonna be a roller coaster of hidden costs, from maintenance to repairs to what we just talked about, customizing your bike. Now, guys, customizing your bike is one of the things that you have to be careful about, because you don't want to become obsessed, and it is very easy to do that. And one thing that could result in that is you can go in debt and start to spend money on your bike when you could be spending it on things that you need to do. next up is service delays. Now guys, I want to share a story with you before I get into service delays. And this is going to piggyback off of hidden costs. Now guys, when I was signing for my bike, the salesman said, oh yeah, you're going to come in and get your 1K service. It's going to be a couple $100 and we'll get you rolling. Now it is time for my 1K service. I call Harley-Davidson up and it's going to be about $700. Now let's jump right back into service delays. If you book an oil change, they might get you in about a month or so. Or if you need any other type of repairs, they'll get you in when they get you in. Fellas, we pay a premium price for these bikes and the service is not always the best. Now I am not talking about all dealerships because I know a couple that I deal with and they are on point. But for what I hear from all the riders that I know, guys, the service delays are no joke. Yes, sir. And next up, this is a crucial one, and I want everybody out there to pay attention because this is where things could get off the rails at. Now, this is again going to piggyback off hidden costs, but also it is going to be the culture shock that you're going to see when you buy a Harley-Davidson. You're going to find out that stock is never going to be enough. And you're going to upgrade within a week after you get this bike, especially if you're hitting shows, you're going to bike night, or you're riding with a crew, and you start to get around other people who have these bikes. You're going to see that your bike is not going to add up. So now you got to make it better and better and better, and you're going to spend more money, more money, more money. And that is the culture of Harley-Davidson. Now, if I am absolutely wrong about this, leave me some in the comments below, but I've seen it time and time again. And right now, guys, I am living proof. Now let's talk about tech glitches and warnings. Now, perfect time for this. I just dropped a video and I'm gonna drop it right there so you guys can see it. It is how to get your bike out of tip mode. And that is just one of the things that you're gonna jump on the learning curve for. Now, a lot of times the Bluetooth's gonna act funky on here. And I've been watching a lot of you guys on YouTube and really crazy things have been happening to your 2024 and 25 bikes. Now, I'm gonna attribute that to this being new technology. So I'm going to give you guys at Harley-Davidson a pass. But you got to realize, guys, there's been safety recalls already and things of that nature. And you're going to have to jump on that learning curve for Harley-Davidson, and they're not going to let you know about it. Yes, sir. If you are a new rider and you are new to the Harley-Davidson family, I want to get controversial. And all of you out there, let me know if I'm way off base or I'm on. Leave me something in the comments below. But you got to realize when you purchase a new Harley-Davidson and you join the family, you are definitely going to get culture shock. Now, what I mean by that, fellas, is that you are going to meet some of the realest people in the world. Harley-Davidson is by far the coolest brand in the entire world. It has the most Brotherhood. It has so many events that you can customize your bike. You can do everything. Harley-Davidson is not just a bike. It is an absolute brand. It is a lifestyle. It is a way of life. Unfortunately, you are going to meet some people out there who are going to judge you on what you're riding. They're going to not like other riders. Now, an example of this is, fellas, I ride with a crew and we don't judge anyone. We give the 2 fingers down to everybody. Doesn't matter if you're a sport bike rider, adventure bike, Harley, Indian, it absolutely doesn't matter. We show mad respect. Now, if you are on a scooter, you out of luck. As you enter the world of Harley, you're going to find out that those 2 fingers down is a universal sign of respect to all bikers. And you're going to see that a lot of Harley riders do not respect other bikers, whether they're on Indians, whether there's a sport bike, and they're huge on the sport bikes. Guys, at the end of the day, don't let that be you. My advice to you fellas out there, when you purchase a new Harley-Davidson, stay true to yourself. Does not matter who you meet and what their opinion is. Your opinion is the only one that matters.
Jump out. It is dusk right now, and I believe that dusk is usually the best time to get out, ride your bike. We're going to talk about, you know, what you need to know before you buy a Harley-Davidson. And I really want to hear from you veterans like myself, man. I've owned multiple Harley-Davidsons, so I know how this goes, man. And I want to know your opinion, what you guys think about it as well. But we're going to finish up the video, and we're going to discuss this, man. And I want to ask you fellas out there, everything about Harley-Davidson. Harley-Davidson is, you know, it is one of those things that you either love them or you hate them. And the hate is real, but the love is also real. So you got to ask yourself, would you still buy a Harley-Davidson after you know all the truth and all the things? And I know you guys have been through a lot of stuff with Harley-Davidson and the brand, because it is what it is, you know. So I always ask myself all the things, and there's a lot of things in the video that I didn't have time to cover because it is a lot with Harley-Davidson. They are, you know, like I say, they're a polarizing brand, and they do some things that we hate. They also do some things that we love. One of the things that they did that we love is they made the 2024-25 the new body style. That is absolutely killing them. Absolutely love it. Does have glitches, but whenever you do new technology, you know you're gonna have glitches. So it is what it is. So guys, we talked about the money, the hidden costs. We talked about the culture. We talked about the glitches and the service delays and all that kinds of stuff. Now, at the end of the day, I asked myself, boy, the bike is sounding amazing, by the way. I asked myself, would I buy this Harley-Davidson brand again? And absolutely I would. I think at the end of the day, Harley-Davidson is the top of the food chain, despite their flaws. Now, we all have our own flaws, and we have to look at ourselves just like that too. But I think I would still buy Harley-Davidson. I love the brand. I love the bike. You know, anything that comes with this type of technology and this type of price tag is always going to be issues no matter what. Remember back in the day when you had that high-priced girlfriend and she got on your nerves and brought you so much drama? Man, that is a Harley-Davidson right there. Man, she might have brought you so much drama, but man, she was fun while it lasted. So we're going to use that example for Harley-Davidson, man. This is your I want to say your high-priced girlfriend, I should say, that she was so fun. She didn't last long, but she was fun. And guys, that's what a Harley-Davidson is. But fortunately, it'll last a lot longer than that chick. Yes, sir, I'm sliding and gliding. So until next time, keep those two wheels down. Peace. That car almost cut me off, man. Guys, man, give you a quick hint, man. Quick tip, man. Whenever somebody cuts you off or does something to you, man, just cool down. Don't get upset. I'm ready to get upset, but I'm not going to do it. It's not worth it, man. So, guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, man. I'm about to slide and glide. Talk to you soon. Peace.